Hello YouTube and welcome back. This is Nico and you're watching Dare to Game. Today we're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance and of course we're doing the Band of Bastards DLC. So just sit back and enjoy and let's go through it. Okay, so for part 3 of the Band of Bastards playthrough, we're meeting the Band of Bastards back at the camp. So, you know, I guess we'll have to see what that brings for us. I'm hoping for some combat. I swapped out my longsword for a mace, so I could make use of the new shield I got. I'm using that blue shield I got as my main shield. Ooh. Wooden cumin shield. Interesting. Well, where's our guy? Ooh. That's a new helmet. I'm really hoping we get access to that. There's 2 of them there. Ooh boy, that'd be really cool. Because those appear to be... ah man, they look Anglo-Saxon. That's awesome. But anyway, haven't found my guy yet. Wonder what's in here. Nothing. How terribly disappointing. How about in here? There we go. Ooh, the checkered red-blue hood. So, looks like they added a new point in the game where you can get that. We'll leave it all here for now, though. Don't want to get in trouble for stealing, at least not yet. Anywho, better get back to looking for this guy. Kind of figured he'd be right here. More shields. Where the hell is everyone? There we go. I sat down and waited today, and would you look at that? Looks like, oh, what have we got here? Oh, I guess he pushed me off my spot. But anyway, looks like everyone's gotten here, so let's, there he is. Let's talk to this guy right here.
I'd been to see Sir Radzik.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zulls plundering my estates either, if I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us, so we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north, and then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's go.
So I guess we're headed off towards Pribyslavitz. Maybe he's talking about the Ujits forest, but I think Pribyslavitz is the biggest one on the map other than down by Vranik. I'm a big fan of this group fast travel thing. It's cool to watch. So here's Talmberg. But anyway, yeah. So far I've been liking the DLC. I know not much has happened, not a lot of action or anything, but so far it's been interesting. So hopefully it continues on that trend.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach Ujits soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a licher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
For the love of God, help! Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzik, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls, you've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
Ah, I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
You promised Sir Radzig you protect his fiefdom, and that means his subjects too.
Come on, it's not like their lives are in any real danger. Hagen's men just want a bit of fun.
A bit of fun? Are you fucking serious? You know very well, Kuno, how innocent girls can end up after a bit of fun with animals like that. Well, I for one am not going to sit back and let it happen, even if I have to creep in there myself and try to rescue them.
Oh, all right. It's not the smartest thing to do. But let's go and tackle those fuckers if that's how you want it.
Good. Thanks.
Right. We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
That was easy. I thought I was going to have to really work to talk him into it and maybe even have to just go up by myself. Won't be the first time I stormed the gates. Oops. As I say, I want my mace out. But anyway. Man, they are taking the slow way around, huh? Well, let's see if I can't get the party started. Gonna walk the last couple steps to try and let my stamina refresh, just in case I have to get right into a fight. Let's try to be a little sneaky here. Oh, appears I've already been spotted. I was gonna try killing him, but where the hell's he going? Oh, we'll let him go. Got one down. That's pretty easy. Hard to tell who's a bad guy. Kuno is dead.
Well,
Huh. So where's Lord Kuno? He certainly died really fast. Well, luckily for me, I saved before we ran into here, so time to reload that save. Alright, so I guess now the object of the game is going to be to try and prevent Kuno from dying again, because, man, that would be an inauspicious way to do this playthrough, huh? So I'm going to do what I do best. Oops. That's a real bad way of demonstrating what I do best. There we go. Hit him. One down. See, I figure if I can level some of these guys, Or at least keep them focused on me. And they sure don't want to be focused on me, huh?
Cunt!
It's really hard to pick out who's the bad guys. Okay, this guy's a bad guy. We'll take him out. Eh. This guy's a bad guy, clearly. Wow, they're all moving so much. Can't tell who's bad. That guy's bad. Hopefully this time Kuno won't get himself killed. Who's fighting over here? There we go. Here's a bandit. Hello. There we go. Oh, we didn't die.
So, where's those?
Okay, so let's go see if we can't talk to anyone. I'm not going to bother even trying to talk to the stone since I think I know what he's going to say.
Start making insults about your kin.
We'll start here.
You want to have a scrap with me?
Scrap? That's putting it in vulgar terms. I want to challenge you to an honorable bout of combat. You've nothing better to do right now anyway.
All right, but let's make it a bit more interesting.
You're a man after my own heart. Tell you what, let's make it a lot more interesting.
Well, a wager like that will bring a bit of excitement into it at least.
You're very sure of yourself, ain't you? Well, you're not the only one. So let's do it.
There we go, a bit of fighting. This should be fun.
Box.
I don't do much unarmed combat in this playthrough, so I might have to rely on clinching here, otherwise he'll probably beat me. And I wouldn't want to lose that Groshen considering how poor I am. I wish there were more advanced moves in hand-to-hand combat in this game. I feel like only a couple options. You know, you basically have two types of clinches and then two types of hits. Hey, look at that. Knocked him out cold. Head cracker. That's the way to do it. So I guess I win. What does anyone else want to talk about? Peter doesn't want to talk. Ooh, I bet you he'll want to play dice.
Up for a game?
Always. I've got some nice little items to wager. What do you say?
Well, that depends what you have.
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a very fine embroidered hat. The shield's got the Rickfald crest. A nice piece, handles well, and tough enough to take quite a battle. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look good, but it'll help keep your skin in one piece. And then there's this noble hat. It's not a lot of use on the battlefield, but if you want to look elegant around town, it'll certainly make a big impression on folk. And the girls will be fainting at your feet.
Sounds interesting. I want all of them, but I'm going to start with the shield. Hopefully it'll let me get all of them.
I like the sound of that shield. I'll play you for that.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things like these here don't just grow on trees.
This should be enough, right?
That'll do me. Let's play.
I'm going to feel real bad about this, but I'm going to be using a lucky die. And I was being sarcastic. I'm not actually going to feel bad. I just hope it's light enough to be able to read the die. Which it's not really. Alrighty. 2,000, that's a good way to start. Ooh, looks like he's got some nice dice too. Good first roll, 100 points. That's real solid. Ooh, risking it all. Let's see what happens. Come on, roll again. Ah, just me? Well, let's see if I can duplicate my luck. There's a 1, another 1, another 1, another 1, a 5, and a 5. I think I will score and roll again. Why not beat him by a lot? What do we got there? A 5, a 5, a 5, a 5, a 5, and a 5. That seems fair. Let's score and roll again. What do we got there? A 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 5. There we will score and pass. Ooh, that is a fancy looking shield. It appears to be the one he has. Oh, I can't play him again? Well, hopefully there's another night. So let's see who else we've got. Can't talk to Dangler. Can't talk to Jakey. Can't talk to Sir Kuno. So who can we talk to?
I like you the best out of the whole lot.
They left us some damn good booze here. As my old man used to say, the fire of battle must be quenched. Of course, the only battle he was ever in was with Ma. But still, it fits. Anyway, I hope you'll drink with us.
Sure. Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
My words exactly. Me and the lads were just saying how we know nothing about you. Most of the folk around here have hardly been further than the village market. But you must have seen a thing or two.
That I have. I suppose you heard about the raising of Skalitz.
Aye, I heard. And Radzig told me you're from there. But that's probably not the kind of story to go with wine and good cheer.
Have you heard of Sir Hans Capon?
I heard his name mentioned in Colleen, in connection with some wench, as I recall. A young dandy, eh?
Yeah, that's him. He's going to inherit Ratai once he comes of age. I run some errands for him now and again. Well, once we were at the baths together, and his lordship wanted to seduce one of the bath maids.
Naturally, that's what the baths are for, among other things.
Yeah, but with Sir Hans, nothing is ever straightforward. First, I had to play strip dice.
That's good. Did you win?
I did, but I had to strip myself anyway to get into the tub. Only, no sooner had I done so, than his lordship demanded wine from the castle cellars, which is a long fucking way from there.
I reckon you're a man who can't resist a challenge.
If I'd been sober. I went all the way there and back in my undergarments, and no sooner was I back, than he sent me to pick flowers for the girl from the castle gardens.
It's starting to sound like a fairy tale with 3 wishes.
Well, actually, he probably did have a third wish, but he didn't get a chance to say it.
How's that?
Well, I got back only to find the girl's sweetheart, some guard called Arsenballs, well, that's what Sir Hans called him, trying to drown him in the bath.
Drown a nobleman over a wench. That's balls, all right.
Well, Sir Hans was naked and drunk, so he didn't look very noble. Anyway, I tackled this fella and saved Sir Hans from him. It could have all got out of hand, but it ended with only a few bruises. Sir Hans never got his way with the girl, though.
All that trouble for nothing. Tell us another.
I've got a good one about something that happened in Skalitz.
I'm not sure Skalitz is an entertaining topic.
No, wait, you'll enjoy this one. Well, we had a German as a neighbour, a furrier he was, and he was always blabbering on about how Sigismund was the best thing for this country, and how Wenceslas wasn't worth a damn. Me and my mates got fed up with this horse shit. After all, he was insulting our king, and we weren't going to put up with that.
Regular patriots, eh?
And as it happened, this Deutsch had just whitewashed his house. Lovely and white, pure as the driven snow. And next to it was a big pile of fresh manure.
Ah, I think I see where this is going.
Wait though, his wife was at home, you see. So I went to her and said, "Good wife, sorry to bother you, but your husband is in the tavern insulting the king." And she says, "Oh, God above, the fool is drunk and spouting nonsense again." So she jumps up and off she goes to give him an ear bashing, leaving the coast clear for our operations.
I can just imagine it.
Yeah, you should have seen it. How those shit pies stood out so prettily against that pure white background. And then the Deutsch's son turned up with his mates. Naturally, there was a bit of a brawl. And then the catchpole turned up and we had to beat a tactical retreat.
Quite the general, aren't you? Tell us another.
I was trying to track down these bandits who raided the Neuhof stud farm, and the trail led to Ujitz. I made the acquaintance of the parish priest there.
Oh, I've heard some stories about him. Apparently he's quite a character.
That's putting it mildly. But he does keep his word, and he sure knows how to drink.
A typical man of the cloth, eh?
I don't know about other priests, but Godwin can booze like a master. So we ended up in the local tavern. What can I tell you? Wine, women, and song, you know how it goes. Well, we lost track of time a little, and then the bailiff came barging in and tells us it's past curfew and we're to clear out.
Was he on his own?
No, he had some men with him. I'm not sure how many. It's all a little blurry. Anyway, we explained to him politely that we had no intention of ending our enjoyment. So, after a bit of discussion with the bailiff, we carried on. Next morning, Godwin was as green as a frog and hardly able to walk. And then he realised he had to say mass.
That's a show I'd like to see.
Well, he couldn't do it. So he got me to preach the sermon.
You? Preaching? You're joking.
Well, I did my best. Of course, I wasn't in great shape myself, so I'm not sure what the flock made of it.
My word, you're a dark horse. A nice story, but let's just drink.
7 tankards of ale, eh? Well, that was fun. I gotta give Warhorse props for that. That was a really fun, entertaining way to pass some time at the end of a mission. I really liked how it allowed Henry to retell these stories. That was great fun for me to listen to. But, so that seems like a really natural stopping point, like it was made for it, so we'll pick it up at the camp for the next video. Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. If you did, I can assume you liked the content, and hopefully you'll subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you haven't already, check out these links I have on the screen to see me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you like my content and would like to support what I do here, there's a link to my Patreon account in the description, and a donation would be much appreciated. In any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day.